you need to focus on your personal brand awareness. I know that as a beginner lash artist, some of you don't even consider this as being important, but when it comes to building a personal identity, especially when you're trying to build clientele or you're trying to build up your skills, you do need to have a personal identity. That's where your belief comes in. And if you don't, then these are things that you can work on every day just by you showing up, just by you showing who you are, authentically being yourself, and just not being afraid to put yourself out there. Because how do we expect to attract clients when we ourselves don't put ourselves out there? So build your brand, rather you go on Canva. And if you don't know how to do that, on my Yois Plus, I just launched a social media editorial course, which is called Lashfluencer. Through there, I teach you guys how to build a confidence, how to understand social media, whether it be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, and how to build your personal brand. I talk about all the apps that I use. Not only that, I teach you how to edit your pictures, how to take eye-catching, visual, appealing pictures, videos. That way you can start attracting the right clientele and build your personal identity through your social media. That online course is included for free, and all my other courses as well through my Yois Plus. I'm going to keep referencing back to this because I feel like most of the points that I have here for you guys today are in my social media course. So I highly recommend for you guys to take advantage and go check it out, okay? The next thing that I want you guys to focus on is embrace challenges as opportunities. This is something that I struggled with mentally this year. I usually try not to let that get the best of me, but you know, some things are completely out of your control. I had to learn to trust everything that was happening in my life. And it wasn't until where I finally said, I have enough, where it completely changed my mentality. And I'm here to tell you that you're not alone within these challenges. You're not the only one that goes through challenges. And these are things that I have to remind myself on the daily to really see them as an opportunity to learn from them and grow from them. If you are going through something challenging in life, take the time to reflect and really analyze why this is happening in your life. You probably will not sit there and admit it, but maybe the reason why you're going through challenges is because of all the choices that you've made in your life that has gotten you to where you are today. The main and important thing that is going to motivate you and give you the drive to keep working and keep pushing past all of this BS that is happening in your life is your dreams. If you are somebody that is struggling with motivation, let me just put some clarity on what motivation is. Motivation is not a feeling. So if you are depending on, oh, I don't feel motivated today, so I'm not going to do it. Oh, I woke up today, I don't feel motivated to keep practicing, so I'm not going to do it. That is the worst way to think of motivation at the end of the day. Motivation is not a feeling, it's an action. And motivation comes from you getting up, regardless if you feel like it or not, and doing it day after day after day. You really think that I wanted to practice every single day? You really think that I wanted to keep going, even though I had clients telling me that my work wasn't lasting and that my work sucked? And you think I wanted to keep going after all the negativity? Of course not. But I still, regardless, was 100% convinced that this was something that was meant for me. And I knew it, I saw it, I felt it. I dreamed about being where I am today. And if I felt unmotivated that day, imagine if I would have given to that feeling of not wanting to, I would have never posted 3 videos a week on YouTube while lashing 7 days a week and only sleeping for about 3 hours a day. You think I wanted that? No, of course not. But it was the fact that I was so driven, so motivated, and I had goals. Regardless of what was happening in my life, I was going to hit them, right? So if you have never dream build, if you have never heard of the term dream building, then I recommend for you to sit down and really write down things that you want out of your life. Maybe it's you yourself. Maybe you dream of you being a better person. You dream of dressing nicer. You dream of living in a better area. Whatever it is, you want to drive a nice car. You want to live in the suburbs. Whatever it is, those are dreams, and you have to 100% believe that you are capable of achieving that kind of lifestyle because you love yourself and you are confident with yourself. And again, if you are not, these are things that you can build on every single day. So I recommend for you to go look at model homes. I recommend for you to test drive the car that you desperately so want. I recommend for you to go to the store and maybe you want a YSL bag or you want a Chanel bag, and maybe you're driven by the fact that you want to give your family a better life. For me, I just want the stability of not having to worry about that if my family needs, money, or if I want to buy my dad his dream car or buy my parents their house, that way they can live comfortably and finally retire my dad. Or maybe I just want the life where my kids don't have to worry about growing up the way that I grew up. Maybe for a lot of people, it's just the stability and the comfort of it. So for me, that is my reason. That is my biggest motivation. And now that I have thousands and thousands of you guys following me and looking up to me, I feel like my passion is way bigger than what I could have ever imagined. And now my commitment is to you guys. I want to continue doing these videos. I want to continue providing my knowledge and share my tips and tricks to help others succeed, because if I can do it, so can you, okay? So you need to find your passion and your drive, your meaning behind why you are doing this to begin with. So